Or certainly for both of these franchises for the World Championship, as we take a look at Ha-Seong Kim leading things off. Reese Olson has been throwing the ball pretty well lately for the Tigers.
Yeah, this will be his 10th appearance of the season for the game. He really wants their pitchers to start attacking the strike zone, getting ahead, strike one.
Now it's ball one to Ha-Seong. See the numbers for Olson at the major league level much better than they were at AAA. For some reason he gets out of big league level. He gets Kim to pop it up, and coming all the way down for San Diego tonight. Kim fouling out, and now it is Tatis.
Scoring position. Their pitching has actually been pretty good. The bullpen's been a little leaky the last week to 10 days, but
they really haven't had a big run. You know, they'll win a couple games. They swept a series before the All-Star break. Toronto. So things seem to be trending upward for the Padres, but they'd still like to go on a run where Tatis trying to hold his swing, and doesn't matter a cold strike.
Yeah, I don't.
Been a long time big league manager. As Tatis waves and misses, that's the good slider that Reese Olson features in spin rate. Reese Olson has one of the highest spinning sliders in all of baseball, and Seth Lugo
with a breaking ball.
Juan Soto spins that back all the way to the wall, and it's long gone. And even the old dimensions of Comerica Park, and the Padres have the early lead in Detroit. Out there in right center field and left center field here at Comerica Park. More of the modern players are in. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Manny Machado. A lot of baseball left. Recently hit his 300th career home run. Also recently became the all-time all-year. And he's got a 3-2 count still on Machado.
Yeah, interesting point you brought up earlier that he did down at AAA. I think part of that could be concentration level. Also overthrow. He tries to hit at spots.
Machado lifts this one toward the left field line and foul. But still a pitcher's ballpark at the end of the day. And here's Machado lifting one toward the left field corner. That's deep, but that is foul.
Ball.
And Tyler Alexander too on that list of pitchers that are hurt. There's ball 4 to Machado. It's just the second.
Where a lot of pop-ups end up in those bleacher seats at Wrigley and over that monster at Fenway.
So some 2-out trouble here for Olson, allowing a long home run to Soto. He walks Machado, and now not that time though. He was fooled badly by Reese Olson. 2 balls and a strike, and Olson missing. You see Jake Rogers, the catch. Bouncer back over the mound. Coming in is Maton, the second baseman. Tough play yesterday. He said, you know, 1,500 more might be nice. Might be a nice career at that point. Jay Cronenworth for this one. He's all the way to the wall. He leaps and he Machado scores. Bogart, the Michigan native, ends up at third. The Padres, who have been the worst hitting team with runners in scoring position this year, isn't in there. Campusano has been hurt for most of this season. Bounce to third. Zach McKinstry fields, and that gets Olson out.
Yeah, he's been really solid for the Padres. Spent a lot of time back and forth between the bullpen and the rotation. Wanted to be a starting pitcher, is getting a chance here with the Padres.
That's all he talked pen. They always felt like they couldn't afford to take him out of there. They kept him in the bullpen even though he. For McKinstry, so the Tigers trying to fight back here in the bottom of the first. McKinstry for second. Soto's throw. He swings through that off-speed pitch from Lugo to make it.
You know, one of the things that Tigers are trying to do down the road, they had their first down the road. They're hoping that Green and Clark will be in some way, shape, or form 2/3 of that outfield.
Taken third. Sudo with a, or rather Logo with a fastball there at the bottom of the zone, and it's. He looks at a strike on a fastball over the outer edge.
Yeah, one of the things when Lugo's on.
So if you want to learn how to throw a good curveball, get after it.
I mean, there's a lot of different ways. It's not really out of the norm to come out. Typically, the gist behind that is if your throwing mechanics are right, you should.
The brother of Nick Maton of the Tigers. As Lugo misses there, and it's a full count on Torkelson. 3 balls and Cronenworth after it. Long run, and it's off the glove of Cronenworth. Cronenworth had to go a long way. So did Tatis coming in. Bounces that one foul as well. Ball tradition. Ball 4. And Torkelson with a 2-out walk. Carpenter with the ball that hits off Lugo's glove, and an easy play from there for Ha-Sung Kim for San Diego. Hasn't had to face Soto in a while, but he knows the drill. Can't make a mistake.
You just got a feeling that this Pineup in a National League uniform, and it just hasn't.
Taylor Colway with a fly ball to left center field as Matt.
Might be too tempting for Scott Harrison Company to build up their team for next year.
And Heidi with her value pick of the week as at the plate. 5 games out. Even if they make trades, let's say they trade Eduardo Rodriguez, so we're trying to think about the future, because they're 8 games under 500 for a reason. They need to build a better roster here. They can distance at that point, you'd figure. There's a third strike on the check swing, and Trent Grisham fouled out his first time. Really, in some ways, an underrated player. And
talked to a lot of people around baseball. A lot of people think that he might be their best shortstop. They signed that long-term contract to shortstop, but there's a little bit of a logjam there with Bogart signing that long-term contract. He brings a lot of energy elements. You could just tell by the little meeting that we had with him before the game. He's really happy to have this guy on his
in the KBO. And he drives this ball out to his back at the wall. He leaps up and he makes the catch. Matt Vierling looks at ball one. You know, folks out east, they have a little bit of say.
It's funny, Wayne. I've been out in New Jersey now.
Little bloop to right and a base hit for Vierling.
Cold is like.
Javier, and it's into center field. A base hit. Vierling goes to third. Baez goes to second base. Vierling. It's Lugo. And he swings through that curveball. That's the bread and butter pitch for Seth Lugo. It's Maton playing second base, a left-handed option. Andy Ibanez has swung the bat. Now Lugo ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this been curveball.
Maton holds up on that check swing, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cronenworth playing back. They'll trade an out for a run at this point of the game. Want to stay.